Hey GVA, it's Xavier, and I'm back bringing you guys a domination gameplay on Nuketown. And you're probably wondering why your screen is rotating right now. Well, I decided to play around with transitions on Sony Vegas. I couldn't fix it, so I left it the way it was. I hope you guys don't mind. Since the theater mode was just loading up anyways, I figured why not let it stay. It looks pretty cool now, but the idea was to make it dissolve in and then show the gameplay, but it ended up doing a rotation. So besides my poor Sony Vegas skills, in this gameplay, I'm not going to really talk much about the gameplay other than the fact that I was using the Ogbar with dual mag, and I was using Go, Steady Aim, and Hacker. Besides all that stuff, in this gameplay, I'm going to be talking about my first fight. And you're probably thinking, you want to talk about your first fight? Really? And the reason for that is, I don't have a lot of topics to talk about. I have life stories. I have plenty of those. So I figured a fight story would be okay. And I know the GVA director, Pacific Tomb, I remember I was watching his video before, and he did a commentary about his first fight, or one of his best fights. And I thought, hey, maybe my story would be interesting. And it's all true. Whatever I tell you, it's all true. Trust me, it is. It happened to me. And the way the story goes is I was in second or third grade at the time, so I was probably 8 years old. And what ended up happening, it was lunchtime. And you know how lunchtime is. Everybody's eating their lunch. Everybody's eating them sandwiches. You got your PB&J and whatnot. Because you're in second or third grade, that's what you're probably eating. And that time, usually I never eat my food. That's what ended up happening in elementary school. I never really ate my food. I would always want to go outside for recess, so I would eat a little bit to get some energy, and then by the time I had to go outside, I would be already ready. I would have my jacket. I'd have everything I needed already. I'd be lined up at the door, ready to go. So in this day in particular, my mom made me a really good sandwich, so I actually decided to eat it all and not take any home. So because I would decide to eat my entire lunch that day, I ended up not going outside on time for recess, because the way elementary school worked for me was 12 o'clock to 12:20 was lunchtime, and then from 12:20 to 1 o'clock was a recess. Now, that's how it was. I was in a Catholic school, so that's how it worked. Maybe it's probably the same way in public schools, too, or wherever you guys went to, middle school and whatnot. And so what ended up happening was everybody in my class went outside for recess because they were all finished, ready to go. I was the last one still eating, and my friend Michael, he was ready to go outside too, but he didn't want to go outside without me, so he said, "Oh, I'll wait for you." So I'm like, "Oh, thanks, okay." And he's talking to me about that we're supposed to play a soccer game today, and that there's tryouts or something for the primary team. And I know we're in second and third grade and talking about this stuff, but yeah, that's what we were talking about. That, and it's about 12:30, 12:35 right now. I finally do finish my lunch, and I decided to go. I went to go pack it up and get ready for recess. So while I'm getting ready for recess, I'm getting my running shoes and everything, getting my jacket, and my friend Michael's just sitting in the classroom with, he's not going outside, he was just sitting there, and I'm just like, "Hey Michael, are you coming outside to play, or what's going on," right? And he didn't answer me, so I came back in the classroom after. I'm like, "Oh dude, I'm going outside now, I'm finished my eating." And all of a sudden, he started attacking me. Now, you guys are probably laughing now. Hey, this actually happened. I'm telling you guys. But let's let the story continue now. So he started attacking me. So he was fighting me. I didn't see it coming. So he hit me hard. He pushed me, and he was punching me and whatnot. And he was screaming, it was ridiculous. And I'm trying to reason with him. I'm like, "Oh, dude, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out?" I didn't actually say dude, but I'm an adult now, so I'm just gonna say whatever I want. And he's fighting me. I'm trying to talk to him, trying to calm him down, because I have no idea why he's attacking me. And he doesn't listen to me. So I get really mad, and I fight back. So you know how self-defense is. If someone's attacking you, you don't sit there like a bump on a log and not defend yourself. You're going to defend yourself to the best of your capability. So the best of my capability was to push him off of me, so he's not up in my face, and then take my two hands and grab his neck and pick him up by the neck, and then hang him up on a coat hanger or the coat rack in the back of the classroom. Now you're probably thinking, "Hey, Xavier, That's crazy, man. And I'm like, and you know, looking back, yeah, it looks crazy that a second grader is able to do that, but I did it. And what ended up happening, I'm not, you know, choking him and then trying to punch him or kick him or whatever, right? I'm still trying to talk to him. I'm still trying to find out, like, you know, Michael, why would you do this? And, you know, he's still not answering me. He's trying to get out of the hold that I have on him. And then next thing you know, a teacher walks by and she sees me fighting him. And then she's freaking out. She's saying, "Oh, what are you doing?" And she, you know, she pushes me off of Michael, and you know, she grabs Michael and she says, "Okay, Michael, I'm taking you to the office, you know, to see if you're okay or whatever." And then she tells me, "You're coming to the office too to get, you know, to talk to the principal." So I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this actually happened to me." So I'm in the office now. Michael's getting treated or being asked, "Oh, are you okay? Are you?" You know, giving him ice packs and whatnot, and I'm just sitting there on the bench, you know. I'm like, hey, I got kicked and punched and shit. Why am I not getting any help? But because they saw me beating him up, you know, he looked like the victim, even though he's the one who started the fight, and I looked like the troublemaker. So, principal ends up talking to me, asking me my side of the story. She ends up talking to Michael, too. Michael's saying that he didn't do anything, that I attacked him. So, what ended up happening was... the principal ended up calling my mom and Michael's mom, and my mom's talking to me about what got my side of the story, and then she took me home, and then the principal was deciding what kind of punishment I should get. So the punishment I got was a week's worth of detention. So no recesses for an entire week. Stay inside. You have to sit in the office, reading a book or doing any homework. So that kind of sucked. Michael, on the other hand, because even though there was two sides of the story, they believed Michael. And I didn't know why at the time, because I was never a liar. My mom knew that. I never lied or anything like that. So my mom knew I was telling the truth. And she went back to the school after, and she went to talk to Michael's mom. And she's like, well, what really happened here, you know? And I guess the mom decided to tell my mom. Otherwise, she would have... I guess she felt bad that I got in so much trouble. So what ended up happening, Michael's mom ended up telling my mom that her son has a mental illness. Now you guys are thinking, oh no, plot twist. Yes, he had ADD, and if you guys don't know what ADD is, it's an attention deficit disorder. That's what it stands for. And it's a mental illness in a person's brain, and it can make them do all sorts of things. You know, I knew people like recently... You know, they had ADD, and it made them incredibly smart, or ADD can make them do crazy things, you know? So, in this particular fight, ADD made my friend go crazy and attack me. Now, because of this, I guess the principal felt bad for him, so he didn't get in trouble. But I guess the mom felt really bad, so thank God she told the truth. Otherwise, my mom would have grounded me at home for sure. So, I'm still in trouble at the school because, again, it looked really bad for me to choke him and nobody saw him punch me at all, even though people now know that he was hurting me. And, so I'm in detention. The mom, I guess, felt embarrassed for her son, so she pulled her son out of school. I never saw Michael again. But that's how my first fight went. I ended up having to choke somebody in order to protect myself. And if you guys take any lessons from this... always defend yourself. Never let someone bully you. Never let anybody push you around. You know, if you do that, then you're gonna look weak in front of not only them, but in front of everybody else. And that's not good, because then everybody will pick on you. But besides that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my first fight commentary, and I hope that GVA enjoyed it too. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to me and GVA. Thank you for allowing me to post this video on your channel. Peace out, guys.